Yo, what up guys? Thanks for clicking on the video. I had some extra time and I just finished watching Obsession because sometimes it's hard for me to get time to record here because, there's other people in the house. But I got a little bit of extra time and I wanted to watch some Hudson Williams and Heated Rivalry little interviews. And I saw this one doing a full body workout and that'd be interesting for me to see what he's doing. So I know we already know he's like massive legs. Okay, let's go.
My dad always kept me in the gym since I was like 6. There's like videos of him trying to put weights in my hand.
I love that exercise. I'm going to talk about the exercise. I fucking love this exercise. Now, I don't do it with that hand attachment he has there. It moves. I like more stable one. But I absolutely love the exercise. Even though with the machine I am on, it doesn't work particularly well in the gym I'm in. And he's one leg up, one leg down. I usually have 2 legs up. But no, I absolutely love it. And you get such a great engagement in the lats as well. Fantastic. And you can, like when you're doing it with just the 2 hands, you don't get to go as far back as when you're doing it with the one. And you can just sit back, retract your shoulder blade and just pull straight through the lat. It feels amazing.
Which seems very, very irresponsible. But it's also the guy who left me alone with lighters and like plastic bottles. So it's not out of character. He's a great father. I didn't mean to tarnish his character, but yeah, I've been in the gym for a long time. Hi guys.
I want to stop again. I'm so sorry for pausing. Gymshark. You know Gymshark was started by a guy when he was 19. He took a lend of his mother's like sewing knitting machine and just made the first designs and put them out there. And now it's $1 billion company. Ben Foster, I think his name was. It's insane to me. Anyway, I just love like hearing about new businesses and things that people do. It's just so much of new business is just do them. Just come up with some idea. If it hits you, like literally just throw it off the wall, see it as a stick. If it sticks, go with it. If it doesn't stick, move on, find something else. Anyway, Hudson, let's go. Show me, Hudson. Show me how to get massive legs.
Guys, I'm Hudson Williams from Heated Rivalry, and today I'm going to take you through my workout.
Because he's got massive legs.
My workout is always total body, just because depending on when I can't get into the gym, I just like to know I've hit everything. And it's usually an hour, 45 minutes, ideally 5 times a week, but oftentimes when I'm traveling or I'm too busy, 3 times. Well, hockey players don't usually look that jacked, and then the rest are kind of just like wiry strong, or they look like they drink beer strong, But then I was asking Jacob, like, what should I look like? And he was like, you should look like you eat pasta. And I was like, I don't know. I've seen these other guys in the show and they look like underwear models. And then as soon as I saw Connor's story, I just decided to not eat carbs and try to get as big as possible. I want to get bigger, juicier, thicker. I want to get some bigger legs. I want to get some big ass shoulders. I want to put on 10 pounds of muscle, unless a role is like, you have to be skinny. Then I'll get skinny and I won't eat. Today's workout is just gonna be a full body. It's gonna be a hypertrophic focused workout. So I'm just gonna do things that will rip me and tear me better than Heated Rivalry ever did. All right, let's get to it.
So see, I'm excited.
Okay, so these are dumbbell fly.
So full body. I'm sure you all guys know. From the guys I've spoken to, you all go to the gym. You're all fucking ashamed. Full body is obviously full body. Interestingly that he does that 5 days a week. Usually people who do full body don't have that much time to do it, because then your body, depending on the load that he's doing, will be fatigued the other days. I myself at the moment are doing push-pull legs. I myself at the moment am doing push-pull legs. And then he said it's hypertrophic focus, meaning bodybuilding, meaning getting big rather than strength and power necessarily.
What I like to focus on with these is not going too low so I don't rip my shoulder out of my sockets.
Boom. Very good point, and that's very important as well. I messed up my shoulder, the CT joint here, and completely lost all cartilage in it, so I couldn't go to the gym for like a fucking year, I think it was. At least doing the like bench press movement. So now I don't do any benching whatsoever. It's all dumbbell work, and those I can't do because I feel them on my shoulder like nearly immediately.
I do these just because I want a wider chest, and sometimes I just find pressing movements don't build it the same way, and I like flies.
Yeah, the feeling.
This is
No,
intimidating.
You can do stable. 3
If
sets
I
of
know
8.
I have a week where I can get in a lot of workouts, I only do 2 sets of every exercise and I'm out of the gym in 45 minutes. But if I know maybe I won't be able to get back for maybe only one other gym, then I'll just do 3 to 4 sets of basically every workout. I'm going for the full set. I'm a selfish hog. So the next workout are lying dumbbell curls. Don't do these if you ever feel like a twinge in your shoulder or whatever, but if your shoulders feel healthy, go for them, because I don't feel anything else for my biceps that feel like they're tearing the shit up as good. You're gonna try to send your hands towards your heels, and you can go lighter than you think.
I don't like anything that like extends my elbow that much.
I like chest because I like benching a lot, and then biceps because I'm a vain person. Now it's butt because we got a MO to upkeep, so I'm gonna keep this butt and get a bigger butt as well. I'm okay talking about my butt, but poor Connor Story, who has the fattest butt I've ever seen on a man, I'm sure just wants to stop talking about his beautiful cheeks. I want to get as big as he was in the first season because I think that guy is gonna just eat so much protein. He's gonna ascend and he's gonna show up looking like an Olympia. Mr. Olympia. We're gonna be going into Bulgarian split squats because Men's Health doesn't have a leg press, but it's okay. Basically with these, I don't like raising my leg too much or else it's just a balancing act.
Is that a Bulgarian split squat?
I'm trying not to put pressure on the other foot, just strictly using it for balance. Since it's heated rivalry, maybe I'll try to make them
Is that a Bulgarian split squat? I don't know. Whatever.
butt focused. We do go to the gym together, but we don't really like do the same workouts. But we show each other some things, and that's always fun. He showed me some bicep workouts, and I've shown him some lat workouts. Even though he's just bigger and better in every department, you know, you can always still learn from the smaller, less built guy. There's a video of us arm wrestling, and surprisingly, we tied. But I don't buy that because his arms look like Arnold's, and they're so nice. Oh my God, this sucks so much. In a pull-up competition, Connor would win.
Leg
because
exercises, if any of you guys have not done legs before, they absolutely destroy you. You can go do biceps, you can go do back and everything else, but doing your legs is just killer.
Gymnast. I think I would eat more spaghetti. Yeah, I think I could out-eat him. Well, you really shouldn't have done this when I'm working out. So we're gonna be doing seated cable rows. Even if they don't have this dual thing, I like to just do one arm focus just so I can really focus on a lat at a time. So what I try to do is kind of let my body turn away just so I can really lengthen out my lat the most I can, and then pull across. I always thought stretch marks, I call them like tiger stripes. I've always appreciated them on women, men. One of my friends who was like my workout buddies for a long time, no matter where he worked out, whether he lost weight or gained weight, he would get them very quickly. So he had them on his chest, thighs, and I always thought they looked really cool. So yeah, I'm happy for my dimples and my ass stretch marks. I like them.
Yeah, because they're earned like. It's like
so this is going to be a
ears.
superset with tricep extensions and lateral raise. In a gym where like you can be waiting to get a machine for a while, I like to just steal it for a long time and just blast out everything I can. So first up is tricep extensions.
Again, I don't do the standing variation because shoulder. I don't do shoulder. I don't do those. Because like I find it when you're trying to lower the weight again, it kind of pulls in the shoulder, and the more weight you do, the harder it is to lower. I don't love it. Anything that puts my shoulders in a kind of compromised position, I don't like.
Took a lot of inspiration from Crosby and Connor McDavid. Those are two guys who are not the most sociable seeming fellas, but they just seem kind as hell. True Canadians. I don't even know if Connor McDavid, is he Canadian? I think so. I don't know. But they're just good guys. They're a little bit robotic, not the most charming, but they seem like the best teammates.
I love lateral raises. Now I do them with dumbbells rather than a cable. I should maybe try with a cable sometimes, but yeah, love them. Absolutely love them.
And they really just eat and breathe one thing, and that's hockey. For these ones, you're just gonna bend over a little bit, try to lead with your elbows. And sometimes I find if I actually touch the muscle group, it's just a little easier to connect, like with the mind-muscle connection. And then when I get too fatigued for full reps, what I'll do is just go from here to here if I get really tired, just to finish them out.
I mean, the main thing about the gym for me is just consistency. Even if you don't get, 100% performance every day, if you keep that going for months, you will improve. And then you will start up in that performance level as well, just naturally.
Okay, this next workout, I'll get naked now.
Oh, he actually is.
This workout is from my hero, Bruce Lee. If you can't do it, maybe just do like a leg raise. But I just am lazy, so I want to do something that'll just rip me in half, but in a short amount of time.
Will I be able to do those?
Just want it to be hypertrophic, get in, get out, make it quick. Okay, that was my workout. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.
Thank you,
and
Hudson.
watch Heated Rivalry for some... I'm not gonna say that. I'll try that again. Thanks for coming along for my workout, guys. I hope you liked it and found it saucy and appetizing, and you swat and salivated and drooled and all.
Do you know, good, very good video, Hudson. I've also just now see
I saw that some people online, some really bad friends.
Francois Arnaud. We're going to watch him. Now, I did see some stuff online that people they're making him out to be a villain. They're showing a bit of toxicity towards him, which I don't like. But anyway.
Sent me tweets of people saying that I was running like Phoebe Buffet and Friends. But that's how it was scripted. Scott listening to a podcast talking about how bad his game is right now. So he's like trying to outrun his destructive thoughts. It was purposeful to ugly run. You got nothing on me. Hi, my name is Francois Arnaud, and today I'm gonna show you what my workout looks like.
He's 40. It's insane the shape he's in.
For the longest time, I think I was afraid of working out too much, and now, this year in particular, my whole outlook on it kind of changed. I was like, I want to look like I've never read a book. For like a brief moment in time, I achieved that. When they asked me to play a hockey player, well, first of all, I thought I need to skate properly and stop and skate backwards and in circles. And also, I knew there was a lot of nudity involved, and I wanted to just look like a professional athlete. I knew I was never going to have the thighs of a professional hockey player because they have tree trunks, but I sure did try. So today, I'm going to take you through my little routine. Let's get into it.
Let's see.
I usually just like to warm up. I get real tight in the neck and shoulders, so I like to, very, very basic. And then kind of arm ones, tight, and then wider. And then I kind of go into like a variation on a sun salutation. Try to touch my toes, which I couldn't do for like 35 years. And then go into world's greatest stretch, which it really is. I had a really bad shoulder injury a few years ago, and I'm trying to not have that happen again.
Yeah, stretching is very...
I never really subscribed to like leg day or arm day. I kind of try to do a little bit of everything. I also run a lot. I run like the equivalent of like a marathon every week, so like 26 miles, like never in one go. So I feel like mixing that up with a full body workout, I get enough rest time that I don't really need to focus on one body part on one day. I kind of do a little bit of everything. We're doing leg lifts for abs, and I found that for like my body type, it's the only thing that makes a difference. I feel like my abs are like pretty high up, and so leg lifts just work. I try to keep my legs
They're good.
close together like this without bending them.
Yeah, go up and lower with control is exactly what I was just going to say. And then you can also add resistance to these and progress by holding a dumbbell between your feet, which is what I used to do. And then you go up, like, again, you start with like 2 kilos or less, and then go 3, 4, 5, and then go up and lower down as well. Important.
That doesn't always feel right, and so sometimes I do fold them, but ideally I don't.
Yeah. Now what I also do is when I do like a little bit of ab workout, if I'm using this, I go up once and then I do an oblique raise. Can I do it? Yeah, so I go up once like he's doing, and then left oblique, right oblique, and back, and do that a bunch of times. I like it.
Okay, so for pull-ups, I like to go nice and wide and try not to go too high because otherwise I get super tense, especially in winter in New York. I just kind of I'm like this for 5 months and it hurts. So but I do 3 sets of mostly everything, 3 sets of 10, sometimes 8 on a hard morning. I'm not in love with like drinking my food. I feel like I have decades of my life to do that. Later on, I like to chew food. I try to pack as much as I can
super chill
in a smoothie. I don't mind if it's disgusting. I'll just drink it and then move on and then go get a chicken or steak.
Bro's 40 years of age. Sorry, I'm pausing. I cannot believe this guy's 40. He looks 30. He looks younger than me. Bro's 41 years of age. He looks absolutely insane.
There's a lot of criticism over the way this movie looked on the show. They're watery ass smoothies. I only had to take a sip or 2 and pretend they were delicious. And I was paid to do that, and I did. One thing I try to do on the reg is tricep press downs. I usually aim for 8 to 10 reps, preferably 8. None of the 3 of us was a good skater before the show. I think I did pretty well. We had an incredible trainer, Cam Fergus. He's a stunt coordinator and former pro hockey player. And so we really started from the very beginning. I did really well until my very last day, the very last scene of the very last day where
I want to hold on. Let me see.
And so we really
see. Yeah, it's not bad. Like again, everybody critiques. I'm not a fucking bodybuilding coach, but have your chest up. I do one arm usually. When I'm doing that, I'm doing one arm. You want to have your chest up, and then when I'm doing, you go down, and you want to like turn your wrist. So instead of like you go down like this, and then turn your wrist like that to get a lockout kind of the tricep, and it feels good. But again, obviously, whatever the guy is doing, he looks fucking $1 million, so he's doing right.
Really started from the very beginning. I did really well until my very last day, the very last scene of the very last day where I sliced my hand in half. During the scene where I win the cup, so I was gloveless and helmetless, passing the cup to my teammate. The cup was so heavy, I just made sure that he had a good handle on it. And obviously he's a pro hockey player, I should have like just trusted him. But he left and I just lost my balance and fell on my hand. It was pretty gnarly. Producers just like gasped. Saw my muscle, it was like a chicken wing is what it looked like. And then it just like started gushing blood. They wanted to take a break. And I said no. They gave me some sort of bandage. And so we took about 20 minutes and then did my last shot and flew home. That was my last shot on the last day. But otherwise, the hockey training went well. You know, the goal was not to become a pro hockey player. I mean, you see these guys, they're incredible. We had incredible doubles that would score the goal for Scott Hunter, and then it cuts to me celebrating with my teammates. I don't know, Connor kind of skates like an Olympian and Hudson skates hockey style, and I just wing it like with everything else. But
he's really
bicep curls, I keep it real simple. I used to do like a variety.
Okay, I have to check out what's 40 pounds in kg. 18, solid.
Variety of exercises in different positions. I never found that it made a difference, so I just very straightforward. Trying to log off, it's getting a bit crazy. I blocked Twitter from my phone. I don't want to know what people are saying in that cesspool. And Instagram, I just get distracted. It's really brain rot and it stops me from achieving anything I want to in life. I think the main reason for wanting to log off is seeing how heated Rivalry has become a mass psychosis event. And I don't want to be a witness to that. I can't. It's too much for my brain. For shoulders, again, I try not to overdo it because my tendency is to get a little stiff. should do a lot more yoga and stretching, but instead I do this. It's very simple lateral raises. Right now I'm doing 30 on each side. And I try not to go, well, I couldn't even go higher if I wanted to, but try not to go. Oh God, it's hard today for some reason.
I don't like that. I don't know what he's doing. I don't love that.
That's it.
Because like your muscle, like your deltoid, right, has 3 heads. You have the front, the lateral, and the rear. So like when you're doing lateral raises, you want to be hitting one of those. Yeah, so front is usually like you literally just raise the front, but you do see the thing is like for like at the like I would argue that if you're not being a bodybuilder, this is what I read. If you're not doing bodybuilding, you don't need to really do the rear delt and front delt because, for example, shoulder press, which we all do, that hits your front delt, right? When Hudson was doing those lat one arm pulls, they're gonna hit that back fucking rear delt a bit as well. And any really back pulling movement is going to have an effect on that.
I'm not going to do slow-mo for this one. Yeah, so this was my workout. Thank you. Even when I'm tired, even if I feel like I won't accomplish anything, just show up, do a little bit. Worst case scenario, I'll just do like sauna and cold plunge.
Yo, that was fun. That's the meeting of my world now. Fucking some gym stuff and heated rivalry. If we could get Connor's workout, what is this? What is this? Bro. Bodybuilding, gold gym, sports, GAA, all my words colliding. I love it. Okay, that's all. I just thought this video I thought to be funny. Okay, guys, thanks so much. See you.